everyone, how are you? My name is Oren and I'm from NYS Trading Team, and I want to share with you a very important tool trading strategy that we are working with this strategy many years, and that's right also for all the assets. But let's see that at the quick presentation we created for you. First of all, this presentation is based for Forex trader, CFDs traders, 1 hour chart, 15 minutes, 4 hours weekly, and you will see that all the assets working the same. First of all, before we will speak and see some charts, I want to explain a few things regarding this TTT. The TTT mean 3 times trend line. That's the most important thing. It's a unique name that we find. The meaning of trading strategy. So what is the meaning of trading strategy? We know, and it took me over 4, 5, 6 years to understand that I need to do and to repeat my trades all the time the same. Now, trading strategy, it doesn't, how I will say it, guarantee profit. But if you will take positive trading strategy, which means I will take 100 trades, and in part of them I will win, and I will keep my money management with risk factor right, I will be positive. And this is the most important thing to explain. You can work with, I don't know, indicators, you can work with Bollingers, RSI, ATR, CCI, stochastic, Fibonacci. It doesn't matter which strategy you're working. But the most important thing is strategy does not guarantee every time she will appear and give you the call that you need to act profit, but you need to keep that for many times. That's the first thing I wanted to explain. The second thing, let me just delete that. Second thing is, after you will understand after this video what it's mean TTT and when to wait for that, you must remember that you must combine the TTT strategy with another strategies, which mean not only by that we are taking the trades, and soon you will see the chart, it will be more easy. The amazing thing in this strategy is that I'm risking a very small risk. Of course, you can risk a lot in 10 points. It's not the issue. The issue is that I'm risking, for example, 30, 40 pips. And sometimes you can gain 250, 300 amazingly. So that's something unique. 1 for 5, 1 for 6. It fits, as I said a couple of minutes ago, it fits for all the market timeframes and assets, which mean S&P 500, corn, sugar, and most of the time it will work perfectly with the price action traders. We don't have another indicators, which means it's a clean chart, and we are basing our 3 times trend line TTT strategy on clean charts with no any help from other stuff. We are changing the time frame, okay, to get the setup, which means if the TTT call, the setup will be on the daily, I will go to 4 hours and 1 hour to ask the setup, and that I will explain soon at the chart. So first of all, let's see what it means TTT. TTT have many faces. This is, for example, NASDAQ 4 hours. You can see that's the first hit, the market doing the first wave, the second wave, and then I will put my trend line. Okay, and I will just wait. At the minute the market hit the TTT, the third time, I'm sorry, that will be my setup. Now, the setup need to be also a kind of a candle. If I have here, as I said before, combined more strategies, support, resistance, moving average that he crossed, RSI, whatever you work with. But it's also important to combine. In this case, I can combine support resistance. So the support resistance traders also will jump in after this setup, and we'll get the fifth wave. The TTT mean 3 times trend line. So now let's paint it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the TTT. And I will assume, and that's the beauty in that, that I will get the minimum in the fifth wave from the TTT area, the last high, or a new high. That if you are a bit more experienced with this market, you can put here the Fibonacci extension and to get 161 and 261 for the fifth wave. Now it's also for bearish move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will measure from here. The market will come, and that's the fifth. I will assume this is the first take profit, and the other is by extension 161 and 261. I will not do that at this video. Maybe we will do it the next week. So that's the TTT, 3 times trend line. First, second, third. Hit, we are jumping. Are we jumping anytime? Anytime we will get setup. Setup, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 4 hours. So I will go to here to 15 minutes or 30 minutes even to see a double bottom or to see a force break. That's a bit more experienced trader. Force break, stop hunt. Market will break, kiss, and will start. So it's not only the hit, it's also to get the setup. Let's see more charts. This is a euro-dollar daily, and you can see the beauty. This is a daily, and then you will ask, so where I'm jumping here? No, you're not jumping here. You're putting this trend line before you will hit, and you're just waiting. Always it's like that. And then here I can go to 30 minutes, 1 hour, and to see what's going on here. And I'm pretty sure here I was getting some killer reversal, like a pin bar or inside bar or something like that. The idea that you are risking, and this is the risk ratio that I spoke on him, a small against the potential for the last high is amazing. Now try to catch it in 1 hour, and if you have a weekly TTT, that's unbelievable. 1 for 10, 1 15, 1 for 20. Do you going to catch it every time, every week? No. Twice in a year, maybe. But when it will come, it will be amazing. This is in a bearish move. That's the Canadian dollar. 1, 2. I will wait for the 3 times. Here we have 2 bars high. It's another setup by daily. This is an inside bar. Overall, you are jumping here with that double top. Amazing move. But again, take advantage on this strategy and go here after you understand he's building the TTT. Get set up. If this is a daily, go to the 1 hour. Okay. And another one, euro dollar 1 hour chart. Don't forget, you're not seeing this. You're putting 1, 2, and you're waiting. At the minute it's giving here an inside bar or a trend line broke or whatever, that's the jump calling, and you need to take decision. You can always start slow with the money management and then to increase more. It depends how much experience you have, but it's a beautiful area to understand when the market forces are getting together, buyers and sellers, and to see that flip. And most of the time it will come after a force break, which means he will break a resistance, he will not hold, and that's stunning entries. Again, combine that. In this case, you can see here support resistance to all this level. It's another level like that I can work with, support resistance. So when that's appear with another stuff, it's amazing. For example, Harley Davidson. You see here the move. Again, that's 4 hours chart. You can always go to here 30 minutes or 1 hour to try to get this double bottom or pin bar or something, and then you reduce your risk amazingly. In this case, you need tons of patience. It's not always will go like that, all the way to the top. Now you can see in this example, and the best TTT will be the fifth wave when the market creating lower lows or higher highs, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a trend. Fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the fifth. But what I'm doing when the market is doing that, 1, 2, 3, that's a TTT. Okay, it's not always will work, but the idea that we will get here some interesting bounce, giving us a lot of risk reward, a good risk reward, giving us a lot of potential in the trade. This is, for example, Alibaba. Again, daily. In this case, it's with our moving average exponential 150. You can work also on break of trend line and head and shoulders, and that's the setup. But the idea that you can see 1, 2, I'm measuring, I'm waiting, and here that's a daily. I will go to the 1 hour, 4 hour, or 30 minutes to get my entry, and then to get first take profit and the extension of 161. Netflix, also something that we are following in the last months. TTT, 1 hour inside bars, pin bars. You can see that's the pin bars here. ABC bringing a beautiful uptrend. Again, it's work for both of the sides, which means you can see also here 1, 2, 3, 4 after the fourth break. That's the fifth wave, but you must remember, if you will break it, the trend forces are changing between the buyers to the sellers. It depends on which kind of time frame are you trading. Nikkei, the Japanese index, the famous one, weekly. Now, what I want to do, and this is right now, we are at January 2019. We just started the year. 1, 2, with a pin bar 3. What I want to do in this case, and by the way, if you will search, you will see the same in the monthly at the S&P 500. This is the 2600 points that we are dealing right now, 2550. But this is the Nikkei. What we want to do, we want to see the fifth wave. So are we going to a new high in the stock market? I don't know, but right now, as we say to our clients, members, we are totally positive on the indexes couple of weeks already. So because that giving us a lot of power and confidence. Dollar index 4 hours. This is a good chart that I uploaded to explain that not always it will work, that's for sure. The second thing, almost always we will see here something happen, which means now I can understand that the market is testing. The first it came to the moving average, then it came to do the new high, and then the trend line. Take another second when you are putting the trend line, put it accurate, and just not throw it on the chart. And we can understand that if the market will break this area, I will take long. But if the market will break this trend line and will do a pullback, I will take shorts. So it's also important area, not immediately to enter, but also to check the market forces. If I'm already in a position and I want to add, or I'm in a short and whatever. Okay, but you can understand that this is a very important and significant key area that the market will say what is the next move. And this is always better to go with the trend and not against the trend. GBP, JPY, one of the setups, the killers that I remembered. 1, 2, you measure, this is under moving average, under head and shoulder. Weekly, imagine that's what a dam that's opened. This bearish, everything here, it's just collapsed. Now, to be in the right time, I say always, this is a one trade that life-changing. To be here and to take the short immediately running down, it's an amazing trend. You can only understand the potential if you're waiting to hear, and you see him bounce on the last low and then it broke. You can always cut half, you can always move stop to here and now have risk and to get the extension. It's not happening a lot, of course, but when it's happening, you want to be in. That's it. Thank you for watching. I was Oren. You can always visit us under nystrading.com, and of course that's the live website. we have our members area, we have our team and testimonials. You can check and always be part from this amazing guys. Thank you. You can share, you can like, and another tool you can add to your toolbox. Again, it's this and this and this and this, and then you build a very strong strategy. You also need to know the mind of the brokers and the banks, the big banks, stop loss, and all that. Unfortunately, this is a part of the game of our job to understand how the banks are thinking. And of course, we cannot cover all that in one video. There are many subjects like money management and very interesting mindset that we need to put mental on ourselves, but that's for another video. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and we are here for any question that you have regarding the TTT strategy. Bye bye.